Alright, so looking for mines. I'm a little winded, but we're in supposedly an area with a lot of mines. Found this piece of a conveyor belt. Doesn't seem to spin anymore. And I think it's upside down. But I've been digging something out. It's like old, really old cable. There's a piece of metal right here. I wonder if it was suspended. There's this right next to me. So yeah, I don't think it was a mine entrance. And a giant. Oh, yeah, there's some rubber tire, old white wall tires. I don't think that was an entrance. Supposedly this was a quarry. So I don't think they did any underground stuff here. There's this giant retaining wall. Some metal beams. Doesn't have an opening behind it though, so I don't think this might have been a loading ramp, because there's a ramp up top I was on top of. I came down this way. Pretty fascinating area. There's a bunch of remnants of buildings and metal, and you see up there really big boulders. Thought the conveyor belt was pretty cool. I don't see too many of those just out and about, or even pieces of them. Supposedly there's a coal tipple around here somewhere. Oh wow, right across from me. You can see some metal. I don't know what that is. Guess I'll go check that out in a bit. There's some concrete blocks. But yeah, I'm gonna keep looking around. Just came from over there, climbed my way up. Investigate this little thing. I have no idea what it could have been for. Maybe a platform for the conveyor belt. Because if you see down there, conveyor belt should be right over there, and there's a cut in the hillside right there. So I'm wondering if the conveyor belt came from over there. It came out over there through here. A piece of the conveyor belt's right here and attached to this somehow. It looks like it keeps going down to where there's more buildings, or remnants of buildings at least. Yeah, I see some metal bits and bobs here. That's an old insulator right there. Oh wow, look at that over there. There's another thing. Yeah, I wonder if the conveyor belt ran out. There was a mine entrance there, came out to here. I'm sure there's solid ground under here for stepping on it. And there's a metal thing right there. I stepped on a piece of metal, I think. Yeah, right here. I have to take a look at that building. There's concrete cinder blocks over there. Wow, that's a big boulder. Look at that over there. It's huge. Confounded in this. There's even more over there. I'm gonna check out why it's going on over here. Is there something carved? Is there something carved into that? Can't tell. You can see there's a wall. When I was down over there, I could see somebody spray painted an American flag on that wall. There was something here. I wonder if this is where the tipple was. This was all quarried out. There's nothing but mines all through here. We found an opening to one. On the way back through, I'm going to see if I can squeeze into it. More. Looks like a piece of an old track. It doesn't look small, so I don't think it's a minecart track. You can still see over there. This looks like it went somewhere at one point. It looks like an old post. Maybe a power line, even. Oh, there's a little footbridge down there. I'll probably get across this. This might have been a bridge. Oh. That water, I think, is coming out of a mine. This looks like a waste rock pile. Whoa, slippery. Whoa. It's very slippery here. I'm just going to slide down. I hope I don't put another gash in my leg again. Last time I was here, put a pretty big gash in my leg. This is waste rock, alright. Might be iron ore in this. I don't know. I think I see some coal. Yeah, I think it's coal. See if I can break it. Yeah, that's cool, alright. Put my glove back on. Huh. That's definitely mine waste. I'm wondering if this water is coming out of a mine. I'm gonna cross this little bridge and go up there. Oh, shit. Very slippery, but piece of rubber. Wondering if that's to the conveyor belt. There's a thing right here. I want to see if I can get down really carefully without slipping. Pipe fitting, maybe? It's old. Very old. It's a piece of metal. There's metal around this tree. Like straps. And, oh, that looks like it was to a big light bulb. Yeah, there's a lot of metal around here. What is that? And that looks like old rubber hose. I'll try to zoom in. Looks like old rubber hose or something, like maybe for electrical. Hey, cross this bridge. Not slipping and dying, hopefully. Don't want to die, at least not today. Look at that water. That definitely a telltale sign of mines. That is the most orange water if I've ever seen. Nah, I've actually seen worse. But pretty impressive. So, what do we got over here? Oh, I see. Huh. I can't tell if it's just crappy water. Let's see if I can. I don't know if that's just logs or if it's like timber. Pretty neat. But more looks like those used to be fence posts. Those look man-made. Alright, gotta get up here. Oh, more rubber. Oh, this might be a mine track. It's for mine carts. I think this might have been. Oh wow, what's this? Not sure. Solid ground. That's rubber. Yeah. Yes, I'm standing on it, and no, I do not know what's under it. Probably nothing. Oh, there's that American flag over there. Alright, I'll pick up this recording once I get up there. A little update, I'm still by the metal thing. There's a lot of pieces of coal. But yeah, that is small gauge rail. That is for a minecart track. So I'm wondering, because there's a piece of it the first piece that we saw. So I'm wondering if this was a minecart track. And I wonder if it goes that way. You can see there's a little cut in there. But we'll go see that in a bit. I'm gonna continue making my way up here. And if there's anything up there, I'll continue the recording. Right. Nothing too interesting up here. Actually, no, I think we saw that already over there. You zoom in. Crap. I already saw that. But this water's not looking too healthy. I don't know exactly where it's coming from. Hell, I think it's mine runoff. Might be feeding. Oh, one of the 7 logs all ice. I think it's feeding into that down there. Try not to. This thing is huge. I'm not really seeing the orange up there, so I'm wondering if this is feeding into it. Now look at this. This is almost a different color. It's kind of like a nasty. So it's most definitely running from over here somewhere down in here, and then it's running into this. I'm wondering if this coal pile I'm standing on also ain't helping. This is probably all coal under here. So the water's soaking it up and carrying it in downstream, and it runs into a river over there. Which I never got why they would let this shit run in to rivers, but unfortunately they do. Sometimes they try to stop it, or at least they'll have like limestone steps with like full limestone, it filters it out. But they obviously aren't doing that here. But yeah, I'm up here. It's another level. I think it used to go that way. Yeah. There's stuff here, and there's a crack in the rock over here I want to check out. I don't think anyone's really been up here. This stuff can get really deep, so I'm being careful walking across it. It's almost like quicksand. I've been in some areas where if you were unlucky to step in a deep spot, you were pretty much screwed. Oh, wow, look at that. That's just a crack. Thought maybe it would expose something. Look at this water. Oh, that's... Oh, I don't think the leaves are supposed to be that color. Oh yeah, look at that. That's... Oh yeah, that's a deep spot. Come up from over here. Oh shit. There is a hole. I'm gonna have to check that out. That looks like a cave. But some mines look like caves. Look at that rock up there, that boulder. That's impressive. Zoomed in a little too much, sorry. I want to check that out. I'm gonna have to go somewhere. This. Oh, ooh, deep spot. There is a tire. Those aren't red at all. This water is coming out from under this tree. Oh god, it smells too. It smells like rotten decay. Yeah. There's a tire. I'm not seeing too much else, but I'm gonna have to check this out. I'm wondering if this goes into something. And if it's big enough for me to crawl into, I'm crawling into it. So, I'll update you guys in a bit. Alright, unfortunately, it's flooded. Doesn't look like it really goes anywhere. That sucks. So, I'm gonna sit here for a minute, take a snack break, make my way under the nasty wastewater. It's really pretty out here. So I continued along. Well, you can see right there, there's a power line, an old one. We were originally down there. See if I can, down all the way down. Where's my stick? Crap. Down there. Power line there. I think the other end of it was right here. I think somebody cut it down. There's a metal pipe sticking on the ground, and weird, that's probably just wind. There's a old oil well up there. My mother's up there somewhere looking around. She said there's terracotta pipes up there sticking out of the ground. All this in here looks mined out. I want to go take a look at it, see what other kind of relics can be found, and I think I see something else. Or is that just a log? I don't know. But yeah, so far that's what we found. Back. Spotted something interesting. So that cinder block. Now, when we go into mines, the ones that we find, sometimes the entrances will be blocked, but they'll have a pipe, like a culvert coming out of it. Usually they're blocked off with fence, but you can get past them. And we've hiked at least 2 miles from that direction. There's a mine like that. Now up there, it could be for water, but it could be for a mine. Because for some reason when they close them, they like to put culverts like that out of them. Because supposedly when they're closing off coal mines, when they go in and they mine, they don't get everything. So they like to keep them somewhat accessible for reserves. And I think we found one earlier today. Unfortunately, I still have yet to get into it. I'm hoping I'm skinny enough to squeeze through the bars. And oh wow, look at that. She found it. Yeah, but so yeah. And again, I didn't make it very far. I think I was originally just over there. I found this. I think my mother said she was standing on an adit, so that's quite fascinating. This structure is quite fascinating. Another thing I don't think I pointed out. You can see all these piles. That's a bunch of coal waste rock, or just piles of coal. But this thing, I don't know what it is. And you can see there's a railroad sticking out there, track. So they must have made this out of leftover stuff or something. There's a wall here, pipe, block. I think those are the small gauge rail. I think those are minecart rail. Like, this was totally repurposed as something. Step on that. Yeah, I think that's minecart rail. I think this was repurposed as something. Get under it. Look at the stalactites. That's cinder block. I don't think this was a mine entrance. I don't think it's an entrance. I mean, we've seen entrances like this before, but similar. But I don't think this is an entrance. Yeah, there's a small gauge rail under there. And that's just a wall. See, there's a wall there. Might have been a wall here. This might have been a small depot or something. I don't know. We've been walking on a bunch of old roads, old mining roads. Very rough in some spots. Oh wow. There's with wood on it still. It's old. Some more brick. More pipe. I think of steel right there. What is this? What are you? Oh. Sorry, my breathing. I'm trying to get breath. Oh, power line. A piece of the power line. Oh. Yeah. That's what that is. That's good. They hear me electric don't do it anymore. Oh, slippery. So I'm wondering, these are like old fuse boxes or something. Looks like something would go in between here. This is made out of like ceramic or whatever. There you have it. Ceramic. There's a lot of copper on that. That's probably copper. Someone probably, after the mine shut down, they probably had a field day with copper. Unless the miner took it, or when it closed, the mine itself took it, used it elsewhere. I'm trying to see if one of these has what would have been No. I think I know what these are. I've seen these where I used to work. There's some old ones in the basement. There would have been a lid on this. And the lid had something that would, like a piece of metal that would go in between these two. So you would open the lid, it would disconnect the power, and you close the lid and it would connect it. That might be what these are. It's kind of weird because you can see there's insulators there on that. There's insulators on this. There's like this platform. I wonder if this platform would have been on top of the power line. That giant piece of coal. That's neat how snow around it doesn't. It's a snowophobia or something. I don't see my mother anymore. She's off in her own little world exploring. I'm down here exploring all this stuff that's just lying around, and oh my god, I see more. There's another old insulator. I wonder if I can get this one off as a souvenir. No, it's not rusty enough to just break. I like collecting these old insulators. But there's another piece of the power line. It's cold. It's very slippery. Oh, hey. Is this? Oh, go on now. It's an insulator, all right. Oh, the ground around it's frozen. All right, I'm gonna have to get something out to bust that. See if I can just. I see it coming loose. Come on now. That loosened it up a bit. Oh shit, I think it's attached to something. No, it's spinning. Oh. I wonder if it just twists off. Oh yeah, it's on something. Slowly twisting. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna try working on getting that out, and I'll be right back. I got it out. Don't know what kind. I have to do some research when I get home. I'm gonna see if I can get this metal bit off, otherwise I'm gonna have to carry that around too. But I'll see if there's one that doesn't have the metal on it, since there's plenty around here. But update on where my mother's been. She just called. She says she's up. Well, she's way up there. There's old buildings and an old, not used anymore road. So that's going to be fascinating to check out. I will be back when I find anything else. There's a lot of coal under that tree. I'm going to zoom in and take a photo of that. That's pretty cool. Okay, cool. This is pretty funny. So, I was originally down there. I had to climb all this way up. It's not that easy. And I think those are for mining. Either they were digging for something, or there might have been an entrance. They might have closed off, but it's really hard walking on all this coal. It's very slippery. Now walking up, I gotta get up there, then I have to come back down. But I found this. I think this used to be a piece of the power line, but somebody has a lot of dedication. It's pretty wild. But I'm going to continue making my way up. Alright. I just made it to the top. Well, not really the top. But that's at least a good 1,000 feet or more. I wasn't smart. I didn't go down this old road. I went over the fucking cliff, came up. I got at least 500, maybe close to 1,000 feet. I am dying. And I'm so high up, the air is really thin. Whew. And currently in the middle of absolute nowhere, and somehow people, there's signs of civilization. Kinda. Oh, that old building. That's pretty cool. That's some old brick. It's like the old, weird, hollow terracotta stuff. And I was told not to go the higher way. I should go the lower way. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll start the recording back up when I hopefully find